This is Janet Gershon with Southwold Scribblings.
Bring your heart, bring your dreams. It's time for Southwold Scribblings.
Okay, so it's a brand new year, and sometimes I think, personally for me as well, January is quite difficult to handle. You've been off all this time, had some fabulous food, you've been with friends and family, and maybe got some good presents, and now you have to go back to work and all the issues that go with that. You may have to think about money or debts and all that. So I thought maybe between us, what might be a nice idea to try and plan several things during the year that we can work towards. And maybe this is the time to do it. Maybe you've always wanted to do something that you've really, really longed to do.
What you got for me?
So for me, I was thinking, and always let me know, contact me, Janet Gershon, Southwold Scribblings, and let me know what your plans are for the year and how you're going to get through to do those plans. And so what about, I don't know, if you've got a small garden, if you're lucky enough to have a small garden, planting plants that the bees and the insects will love and flourish. I remember when I cut back my garden, I was so excited to see a sparrow's nest in one of the big sort of bramble bushes I'd grown, and that did my heart good. Never mind a bumblebee turning up. Oh, so if you can do that at all, I can't tell you how much pleasure that would give you. So what about also, and these don't have to be expensive. Any of this doesn't have to be expensive. What about decorating your house? No, I don't mean that, because that does involve money. But what about just one wall? Go on, do it. Either do a mural or maybe just make it what they call a feature wall, and it could be a different colour, very bright, something like that, perhaps, yeah?
One wall.
What about photography? I don't know anything. I mean, I have a mobile phone, I use it quite well, but maybe, from a charity shop, you can buy an inexpensive little camera and learn how to use that. Instead of relying on your phone, which we all do all the time. So that's quite a nice idea.
Photography.
Here's the sort of big one, really, is that maybe it's time to go see friends and family that you haven't seen for a while. They may be on a different continent than you, but here's some advice, and this is seriously what's happened to me sometimes, is make sure you plan it. Make sure you talk to them beforehand. Obviously, you don't just turn up, but make sure they have the same ideas as you, what you'd like to do when you meet. All right, maybe for a week or maybe 10 days, but be careful if you stay with people, even somebody you love a lot, after 2 days, you think, oh, really? Okay.
See you again soon, I hope.
Make sure you know the itinerary. It sounds a bit weird. And also, I've had people stay with me, and you know what? As a small gesture, when you stay with someone, maybe take them out for a meal to say thank you, or maybe just give a small gift, but make sure you plan it and that both sides are happy, and, you do it a couple of months in advance, and it will work.
It was nice to see you.
What about painting? Does anyone remember? Hands up if you remember painting by numbers. There was a little tubs and then numbers on the printout, and you just corresponded the numbers with the piece with the number on it. Anyway, painting. Why do think about that?
She thinks this painting is my destiny.
And also, what about helping out? Get to know your neighbours a bit more. Maybe, go and talk to them. Ask if they're okay. Maybe it's time you get a rescue cat or a rescue dog. And that will give you sort of exercise when you walk with it. Not the cat, obviously, but the dog maybe, yes.
The poor cat.
For me, understanding my phone more, I've got a friend called Ron, and he absolutely has, he on his phone, and he said I could say this, he even knows where his hearing aids are. And also, he can cope with the heating in his house. He knows what temperature it is. He has all his bills on apps. I can't do any of that, but I'm determined to learn. Let me say that.
Thanks, Ron.
Hobbies, I'm not really a hobby person. But I think probably I'd like to learn how to swim.
No one is swimming today.
I can't swim. I can't swim and breathe at the same time. So I'm going to pick up a hobby called swimming. I can't swim. I'm going to have a go, and I'll let you know how it goes. So, this has been Janet Gershlick. Have a great new year, but of course you'll see me lots and lots and lots. And what are you going to do? Subscribe. You're absolutely right. Please, take care. Bye-bye.
She's got laughter, she's got tears. Janet Gershlick through the years. Bring your heart, bring your dreams, 'cause it's Southwold Scribblings. Oh yeah.
You take up a hobby, and the more you get to know it, the more fascinating it becomes.